I'm going to say Majoro has big shoes to fill.
Yeah. Right, welcome to the Kickoff Officers. Tomorrow, obviously, another big Soweto Derby day, and this one with a little bit more sting than perhaps we've become accustomed to. There's obviously Majoro Gate, there is Vivi being back at his old club, and there's Chiefs gunning for the title, and Pirates obviously hoping to stop them. I've got with me Zola, Doda, Richard Maguire, and Makhosonke, Zuma. And gentlemen, what do you think? What can we expect from this derby? Richard?
I don't think Majoro is going to score to sink his old club. Too much of a fairy tale. I normally took Pirates, but this time I'm going for a draw, leaning slightly towards Kaizer Chiefs. I know they lost in midweek to Platinum Stars, and that did jolt them a bit, but I think Baxter will have them back and firing. They know what they have to do, and they know the best way to fix a mess up is to immediately address anything that went wrong. I think they're going to bounce back, make it difficult for Pirates. I think at the end of the day, Pirates would be happy if it's a draw. Chiefs, I think, might edge it.
I disagree. I'll disagree slightly. I'll give this to Pirates. I think if Pirates wins this, that will bring Pirates back into the picture, that will bring Vets into the picture, that will bring Sundowns into the picture. So if you have 4 teams contesting for the league title, I think it's going to be interesting. I think Pirates will go all the way and win this one. I think Chiefs, they've been playing well, but looking at them against in the game against Platinum Stars, as well as the game against in the Champions League, those games were not convincing. So I'll give this one to Pirates.
Makhosonke, do you think Vivi will start with Majoro?
I don't think so, because Majoro is still struggling with fitness, and I think Chiefs are going to edge Pirates based on also the goal scoring. Pirates are still struggling with the goals, because their top goal scorer is Upamanyisa with 4, and their strikers are the top goal scorer. I think is
Parker.
No. For Pirates,
oh, for Pirates,
Pirates are struggling big time. Parker for Chiefs already scored 10, and Knowledge Mishana 6, Kistinkata 5. So Chiefs firepower is still good, better than Pirates. So Pirates up front, they're going to struggle.
Zola, of course, there won't be any Kune for
Yeah,
Chiefs
that
on
would be a
Saturday. How big
decisive
a
that would be
issue is that?
Yeah, that would be decisive. This reminds me of the game against the Chiefs Pirates in, was it 1989 or 1990, when they lost 5-1 to Pirates. I think Wade du Plessis was substituted after halftime, and you know what? Losing a great goalkeeper in a Soweto Derby is going to be massive. And I think the goalkeeper is a good goalkeeper. He's a very young goalkeeper. The guy is going to take Kuna's place. But I don't think he's going to be up to the task of playing in the derby, because this is a massive, massive game. There'll be 88,000 fans at the game. Chiefs are gunning out for the league title. They're going out for the Champions League and Nedbank Cup. So there's going to be massive pressure. I don't think we'll be able to deal with it.
So, I mean, even the Pirate scorers can score against Riser.
You know what? When it comes to the derby, it doesn't really matter who scores the goals, because the goals will come from defenders, the goal might come from midfielders, goal might come from the strikers. So it doesn't matter. So the most important thing is that any team that plays well is going to win. And for this one, I'm confident Pirates will take it.
Maybe Maklaba from distance.
Maklaba from distance. Happy Jela is back.
Yeah, he should be back.
Happy Jela should be back. I think Manyisa is also capable of scoring.
Maybe Roy Mahmutsa, after walking out of the car, I mean, having seen those photographs, that man is Superman.
I think this pressure is just...
Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you're right. Pirates have got that magic. But I just think it's also... I don't think it's fair to write Chiefs off on the basis of, for instance, a game against in the Champions League.
Yeah.
You know, that's a totally different match. The job was half done already. I think you can't really bring that into assessing the derby. It's true, though, that their form hasn't been scintillating of late. And in a sense, maybe their rivals feel they have more to play for to catch them. But I think we're also ignoring an important point, though. They are far ahead. It will be great for football if Pirates win, because it will make it more exciting, but there's still a lot of points to catch up.
And Pirates this game more than Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly. And like he said yesterday, I think it was, that Pirates are not out of this title race. Do you agree, Makhosonke?
Not really. Also, I think Chiefs back 4 is solid, and with the new goalkeeper has already played 2 games. So for him, if the back 4 are solid, it will be easy for him also to concentrate working with the back four.
Yeah.
So I don't think Chiefs will struggle a lot.
I do think, though, that while it's never over till the fat lady is sung and all that,
Talk about the Chiefs' defense.
Chiefs are pretty far ahead.
I think it will also vary. If Baxter goes for the back three of Matoho, Gould, as well as Mashamaite, that is going to invite Pirates to go with them, to have a go with them. So if he wants to be wise and go out to win this game, he needs to play with the flat back four and not play with the three centre backs.
He played with that same formation against Stars over the weekend.
Exactly.
It was, in midweek, and it was a disaster, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, one thing that maybe is in Pirates' favour is that the Chiefs' defence hasn't always been as great as maybe everyone makes out. It's had its wobbles.
And
I
they've
think
been saved by Kuna a lot.
I think a back four is probably the way to go in this match. The bottom line is, with the Derby, we can talk about form, we can talk about individual players, whatever. Everything really goes out of the window. Razor might wobble in front of 88,000. He might be inspired. We might suddenly have a new star in our hands. And the Derby does that as well. It throws up unlikely heroes. So it's sitting on the fence to say a draw. But I think this one feels more like a draw than the last few. For quite a while now, I've been feeling it's Pirates' game. This one, I don't have that same feeling that it's Pirates' game. They've been a bit destabilised. So many things going on. The difficult fixture congestion they've had to deal with. Losing 3 finals. This is their 4th final, in a way. It's their next big game after all those. Maybe, again, that's something that'll give them the edge, that this is a must-win. They'll get... If Roger was still here, he'd be forgiven for the final defeats if he was here and they'd won it. And, of course, it's a big one for Vivi. He wants to prove a point. Baxter needs to prove a point, too, because he's only been winning friendlies against Pirates, or maybe they're not friendlies anymore.
And after this game, Chiefs is going to have a lot of fixture postponement. So that is going to cost them. So they have to win this game.
They're going to know what it feels like.
Exactly. Because if they lose this game, Sanos will bounce back. Verse will have a say in the league title. SuperSport will have an outside chance, and then Paris will go in as well. So if Chiefs want to finish in the league very well, they have to win this game, because they'll have about 3 to 4 fixture postponement because of their next Champions League games. So this is a crucial game for them.
Obviously, I should be shouting for Pirates to win anyway, because my Ed's letter in December, I said I hope I don't jinx them, but Sundowns look like the real deal and they won't flop second half, and they've been embarrassing me. I don't know what's happened with Pizza and his superstars, but they're not getting the points that I was tipping them to get.
Makhosonke, quick one. Siyabonga Sangweni, Roy Mamutsa, they've all returned from injury, but they only played a friendly midweek. Do you think that Vivi will risk them in a game as big as this? I mean, they've got the experience, but are they fit enough to play?
I don't think they're going to play.
So he's going to go with Nyawaza and...
Except in derbies, often the coach puts the big guy in because it's a derby. Sometimes it backfires because he's not 100%. Sometimes it's okay. So it's a big decision for him. You tend to want to... Often you see in Chiefs Pirates derbies, coaches fiddle with a formation that's been working for a few weeks because it's a derby, and sometimes it backfires. So that's a big question for Vivi to ponder.
I think the only thing that is going to work for Pirates and Vivi is because no one's going to know which starting team is going to start with. It's going to be quite difficult, because for Baxter you kind of know like roughly 9 players are going to start, but for Pirates it's going to be like, who's going to start? Is Majora going to be playing, or...
so it'll be difficult to play.
I don't think Majora is going to play, and I don't think he should play anyway, because I don't think he's up there yet. Even a Chief, this season hasn't been a great season for him.
And he hasn't played for a while now. He's had all these issues.
And the game against Swallows in midweek, I was watching him, and he was huffing and puffing after just a couple of minutes.
Exactly.
And you could see he's just short of the sharpness.
I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting the next couple of years, because from hating him, Pirates fans now love him like he's the new saviour, as if he's Benny.
From Cow Jora to King Jora.
He has got really big boots to fill. People see him as a saviour. He isn't necessarily. I'm not saying he's a bad player. But it's been off and on at Chiefs. There's nothing that guarantees it's going to work at Pirates. And as we've seen for years now, it's been a problem area for Pirates, except Benny's first season where he delivered the goods. So I think Majoro has a massive challenge on his hands over the rest of this year. I've got another interesting little aside here. Which Chiefs players in the current squad have a big grudge against PV? Because maybe they'll be the men to score the winner. They should have got Nile back and got him ready. Maybe he's back from loan.
All right.
But I think, you know what, Paris is going to miss the Jolly factor in this game. Because this is going to be the first one without Jolly. Jolly was the driving force behind that team. No matter what people say that he's arrogant or not, but he's a very important player and he's the driving force.
He earns his
so
arrogance.
they will miss that.
Also,
No,
this is the thing though, if Sangweni and Roy don't play, and there's no Jolly,
we've got Opa, basically, the spine is
they've got Opa and
reduced.
they've got Lucky
And
to
Jumailo
push him forward.
has been okay, but he's not like...
He doesn't have that level of experience of these games and that. No, they're quite weak, eh?
And I think also Mpela's got a point to prove because he hasn't done anything so far for Chiefs. And if he plays and scores, this is going to be a big opportunity for him.
I can't see Mpela starting here. I can't see him starting. He was very poor in midweek.
I think Pela and Moyulak are more used in cup matches. They're more used in Nedbank Cup as well as Champions League games. They haven't been used in league games. I don't think Baxter says that they are...
I assume that, obviously Parker's back for this game and he missed midweek, so probably be Parker Masona up front.
I think Parker Masona and then Kingston will be some sort of a...
Yeah, I think Mpela maybe off the bench later on. But anyways, let's wrap this up. It's time to give us some predictions and open yourself up for abuse from the readers. Makhosonke, let's start with you.
I would say Chiefs 2-0.
Sorry, Buccaneers. I'll say Chiefs 1-0.
I'll say Paris 3-1.
Yo, Zola.
This is going to be a Paris.
You're going all out.
All
It's
right.
win or lose.
Well, I'm not giving a prediction because I'll take enough abuse on Twitter as it is. So, anyways, thank you so much, gentlemen. We look forward to a great game tomorrow.